Yeah, so that's the thing I keep like, because especially in the big organization, we are looking for some quick solution, like the easiest and quick solution. Like very common in Poland is, for example, when we start to think about doing something for mental health, we start from, as you said, education is very important, but just that's just the one part of it, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of employers, they do, like, for example, webinars about stress or about, other like mental health issues or emotional safety, and that's it. Like, I mean, that's something they do. We are done, we've done that. So we just would like tell that it's kind of not everything. It's a lot. Education is a lot, but there is much more. And unfortunately, it's more like individual work, right, with the people, especially with the ones who are struggling with mental illness, and they would like to be back at the
Yes.
workplace.
The other important thing that I have to stress is there has to be follow through. Don't promise something that you're not going to follow through on. So, for example, if you have promised that uh, they can use their headphones during the workday, but then you have a team leader going, well, if we give you the headphones, then everybody has to get the headphones, and no, you're not allowed to have them. If you have promised something as a company, as an employer, to help this individual return to the workforce or stay in the workforce, then it needs to be followed up on. And one of the best ways to do that is through a check-in. So make it part of the policy that, let's say in 1 month's time, hey, how you doing? I just wanted to follow up. Is this still okay? Is it working for you? Do we need to make changes? 3 months down the road, hey, just following up. How are you doing? And as the time goes by, um, this is also how you build loyalty in your employees, because they want to stay and work for an employer that values them and follows through on the promises made to them.
So the follow up you just mentioned, you see it like an HR role to do that?
Yes, HR or team lead specifically. Uh, if it's a small company, like if you're entrepreneur, then the person who started the business holds many hats.
Yeah.
And so when you have bigger companies, yes, I think it's definitely a role for human resources. But also, I think people really appreciate when team leads also step up to the plate, because these team leaders are the ones that see this individual day after day after day. HR is in a separate department. It's a phone call or an email away. They may not have eyes on the situation. Team leaders do. And so I think follow up should be both HR and team leaders' roles. Um, and the other thing is that it's just common courtesy and respect to ask somebody how they're doing. How are you? How are the kids? You want to build a rapport with your employees, and one of the things to do that by is through following up and actually having conversations with them.
I'm smiling because that's something, it's a big difference between Polish people and Canadian. Like for you, it's so simple to say, hi, how are you? And, the open conversation with the small talk. And for us Polish people, it's not so easy. It's not so easy. It's something I think, I totally believe we need to learn that, especially in terms of, uh, at the in a not only always personal life but business life, it makes easier in a lot of different situations. And yeah, so maybe that can be as simple as that, to start, hey, how are you, like you guys do here in Canada, intentionally. Really, I mean, I would like to ask, how are you, like if everything is fine, how are you feeling, especially when you're back at work.